In this video, we're going to cover how to ethically hack everyone's activity feed. So the activity feed, if you go to the bottom of the screen and see where the heart-shaped icon is, if you click that, this will bring up all of your latest activity of what people are doing on your account. So these are the people that have started following me, people that have liked my post, etc., etc. But if you go right at the top of the screen now and click following, this is where you'll see everybody else's activity. So who's liking what content, who's started following who's commenting on whose page, all of that. So this is what you want to ethically hack. So there's no actual hacking happening here. You just want to get your profile on this page so that it comes up to a lot of new people, because all of the followers of people that sort of interact with your content and your page, they'll see your profile then, and then that's a great way to sort of build a snowball effect of getting your content seen by as many people as possible. So the question is, how do you get on this feed? So the first thing is you want to just encourage loads of people to like and comment and sort of interact with your content. So do what we've already covered in this course. So post content that's got a high tendency to go viral by focusing on targeting emotions, providing value, boosting people's social status, or sharing stories. Then also ensure that your content has high quality with a good caption, that you're tagging any relevant accounts, that you're using hashtags, and that you're adding a location to your content. All of these things sort of increase the visibility of your content and encourage people to like and comment on it. So that's the first thing that you want to do, and the main thing, like that's 90% of your work done in terms of getting yourself featured on the activity page. Okay, so they're the main things to do. Then the next thing you want to do is encourage engagement on your content and captions actively. And by this I mean, so all of the other stuff that I just mentioned, like that's just inherently within the content, like that's just going to naturally encourage likes and comments, etc. But if you want to actively do it, you should actually ask people to engage with your content. So for example, in a caption you could say something like comment below what your thoughts are on this, or tag 3 friends who you want to try this with, or which of these is your favorite product, you know? So ask questions, sort of encourage people to take an action on your content, because again, that will make them take action, and then that action will appear on all of their followers' news feeds. And then as they're scrolling down, if they say, oh look, Renee's just commented crazy on this post, I wonder what the post is, and then they click that post and then they come to your profile and they're like, oh wow, this is a cool account, and then they'll start following you as well. And then again, this just builds a big snowball effect of the more that you can get your content sort of engaged with and then shown on the activity feed, the faster you'll grow organically. Like all of this is completely free, which is why it's so powerful, and that's why like successful accounts grow faster than unsuccessful accounts, because then they've already got that snowball effect going. So every time they post, they're naturally getting loads more likes and loads more comments, and then they just grow a lot faster once they're already big. So if you're just starting out, like the beginning will always be harder because you're starting out very small, but you'll reach this tipping point eventually where everything just becomes easier and easier. As you just do what you've always done, you'll just start getting better results by putting in no additional effort, just because the scale and size of your profile and account is bigger. So at the beginning, it's where you have to put in all the hard work, so please don't give up. Like you just have to reach that tipping point, and then things will just get easier and better and better and better. So that's what I'd recommend. And then the final thing you can do, so in addition to encouraging people to engage with your content, is you can also engage with others through likes, comments, tags, and DMs. So this isn't on your profile, this is on other people's profiles. So for example, let's say that you're selling phone cases, for example. So you can find big accounts that are involved with phone cases. If I just type in phone cases here, let's see a top result, Luxy Lemon. So yeah, Luxy Lemon, 519,000 followers. So if I'm selling phone cases, my ideal customers or audience are probably within those followers. So what you can do is you can go to any of Luxy Lemon's posts. Let's just look at the list view here. And they've got 19 comments on this latest one. And what you can do is you can engage with these people here, because these people are active commenters. A lot of people on Instagram, and a lot of you watching this course are probably the same. You will never comment on anything on Instagram that's not like your friends or family, like any other random brands. You just won't bother commenting. But there are people who do, and these are the ideal people you want on your page, because it means that your engagement will be higher. And if you remember, I mentioned in a previous module about how the relationship with your audience is important in terms of how much engagement you get on your content. So if you target people who are actively commenting and liking another brand's or another competitor's account, like they're ideal for you to target. So what you can do is you can scroll down the comments and you can sort of ask them questions or get them to check out your profile and ask them what they think of your content. Or you can even do something like, oh, we're currently offering, so for example, if you look at here, Alba, she says, I need this case. But if you're selling your cases and you've got like a 10% discount, you can actually hit reply here and say something like, hey, we're currently offering 10% off our cases. Check them out. And then what that does is, there's a very high likelihood, even if she doesn't end up buying, there's a very, very high likelihood that since you've mentioned her by name, she will either like your comment because you're giving her an offer, or she will go to your page, check you out and start following you and even purchase from you. So what that does is, if she likes or does anything with your comment or your profile, then when she does like your comment or go to your profile and start following you, it will appear on the activity feed of all of her followers. And then that again will build the exposure that you're getting completely free. So they're the main ways to ethically hack someone's activity feed. Okay, so do all the things we've covered in previous modules, and then encourage engagement through your content and captions, like ask them questions, for example. And then in addition to your account, go to other competitors' accounts, whether you're an influencer, a company, or whatever you are, go to your competitors and engage with the active commenters on those pages. And then that again will increase the likelihood that people are going to see you, and you'll get loads of organic growth for free. And the final thing I'll mention actually, so what you absolutely don't want to do, and this is unfortunately really prevalent on Instagram, is do not use automation tools or bots that do all of this on your behalf. So there's most of them actually being shut down by Instagram. So the most popular ones were things like Instagress, and they've been shut down by Instagram because they're just not allowed. They go against the terms of service, and a lot of the times they're using Instagram's brand name and they shouldn't be. So the reason you don't want to use bots that do all of your liking and commenting and DMing for you is Instagram knows when you're doing it. Like, this is one of the most richest, most advanced tech companies in the world, Instagram, and it's owned by Facebook. Like, they're not stupid. They can easily detect patterns of when a bot or an automation tool is doing activities for you. But Instagram doesn't want to just ban people or delete these accounts, because that seems very it just seems a bit harsh and sort of brutal to do that. But they used to do that quite a lot, but now they've introduced new technology that's called the shadow ban. And what that does is, if you're using a bot or automation, the shadow ban will just massively reduce the reach of your content. So you may be thinking like you're getting loads of new followers and stuff like that by using automation and bots, but whenever you post something, your engagement is going to be crap, because Instagram will start shadow banning you, and then you'll just get less engagement and comments and likes and stuff on your content. And then over time, if you keep doing it, Instagram does still delete and ban people's accounts if they're blatantly using automation. Like, there's ways you can do it where you do kind of go under the deleting radar or the banning radar, but you're still getting shadow banned. So just 100% do not recommend using automation or bots. Like, all of these strategies in this course is like, that's what the professionals do, and the ones that are making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars on Instagram. So I just recommend not using them and doing it the legit way, because then you can go to sleep easy at night, not having to worry that, am I about to get banned, or am I getting shadow banned, or anything like that. Do it properly, and then you will get the best results that way too.